this is going to be an exciting ride through the streets of Saigon, tasting a bunch of street food. So hop on for the ride and enjoy the experience.
So inside the bowl here, we got a lot of kind of ingredients. So first we got like a rice noodle.
Bon appetit! What I like is that the bun or the noodles has a bit of a stretchiness to it. You know, to me, if you just give me this banuk just by itself, this is so good.
So good. That's how we call oeuk.
Delicious.
Delicious, eh?
The rice paper roll is soft and supple, and that pancake is crisp.
Crispy, yeah, crispy.
So you got a play of flavors and texture.
Good combination.
How are you?
Very good, nice to meet you.
Nice
All
to
good.
meet you
How's it
too.
going?
All well. How are things
All
with
good,
you?
Yeah, okay.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting for too long.
No, don't waiting, alright? Hello.
That's Felix, who's going to be my
Tour guide.
for this morning safari
That's
with
right.
Saigon Adventures.
That's right. It's gonna be my VIP today, okay? And today our tour is gonna be a Jewish food tour, alright? Are you ready?
Fantastic.
Let's
I'm
go.
ready. I haven't eaten breakfast because I'm looking at all the dishes that I'm going to be tasting with Felix here today.
Do you have any problem with the food or not? Any allergy?
Nothing. No
Nothing.
allergies, nothing. Absolutely.
No allergy, okay? You can eat everything, right?
I can eat everything,
Yeah,
pretty
okay.
much. So what are
And-
we going to be doing today? What's the plan?
Our first restaurant is gonna be like a noodle soup, not pho.
Not the pho.
Not the pho.
Ah.
They are not a one, but the ingredient is the same, but the flavor, everything is different.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, that's right.
So basically it's $29 for a 4-hour tour and it includes the food and everything.
That's right.
All right. So
You
it's
should
an
enjoy and relax, you know.
relax, enjoy, come prepared with a hearty appetite because there's plenty of street food on this tour. Fantastic.
Namaste.
So this is going to be an exciting ride through the streets of Saigon, tasting a bunch of street food. So hop on for the ride and enjoy the experience.
Here's the Bentham market, sir.
Okay.
One of the most famous markets.
The Benthan market, one of the most famous markets in Ho Chi Minh City. So what are we tasting now here?
Bún bò Huế. In Chinese English, that is beef noodle soup. Bún bò is the name of the food, and Huế is where this food comes from.
So this is a popular place?
Very popular. They got 9 branch in total.
9 branches
Yeah.
in total.
So inside the bowl here, we got a lot of kind of ingredients. So first we got like a rice noodle. Different between pho and this one is about the rice noodle.
The pho, it's a flat noodle.
That's right, the flat one. And this one is a round.
So this is a
round
bun.
one. Yeah. Beef here, beef tendon, beef
Tendon,
brisket.
yeah.
Beef tendon, meatball.
Meatball.
A crab ball.
Crab ball.
Yeah, crab ball,
okay.
Yeah, and some coriander leaves.
Some
here.
coriander leaves as
Yeah.
well. Fantastic.
And our traditional way to eat something like Vietnamese people will eat a lot of things with vegetables.
Vegetables. So is that the morning glory below that?
Morning glory, yeah, the yellow one. Oh, no, sorry, the
green one.
The green one.
And this
yeah.
is a banana blossoms.
Banana blossom, yeah.
And bean sprouts at
Yeah,
the
at the
bottom.
bottom, yeah. This one is like a chilies with oil and lemongrass, fish sauce and chilies.
Fish sauce and chili.
For every Vietnamese, but before we try some stuff like that, we always try the broth first.
That's right.
I will tell you why, because the broth, like the soul of the food.
Yeah.
So if the broth is good, we keep continue to eat.
Ah.
If the broth not good, we go home.
So let's taste the broth first.
Yeah.
There's a bit of sweetish. Taste
Yeah.
of pho, it's very savory, very umami. Whereas this has a slight more sweetness.
Yeah, right, in the south. Yeah, maybe all food here, they add a little bit sweet So that's why a lot of Southern people be very, very sweet.
What do you add for sweetness? Sugar?
Yeah, most of the time with sugar. Most of the time with sugar. Yeah.
Sugar.
Yeah. All right. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. What I like is that the bun or the noodles has a bit of a stretchiness to it. There's a bit of a stretchy, gummy bite to it.
Yeah.
Right? I'm also biting into some of the tendons. The tendons are quite gelatinous and the sort that really break down very easy on the bite. The meat has a bit of a bite. There's certainly a bit of sweetness that I'm tasting in the soup. And as Felix pointed out, the noodles that is used in this, let's say as opposed to the pho, is rounder, is cylindrical. So this is the bun.
That's right.
And what is that noodle called? What is used in the pho?
Bánh phở.
Bun pho.
Yeah, bánh phở. Yeah.
And this is just bun.
This one is bún. Yeah, that's right.
Well, I've only met Felix for the last 15 minutes, but I'm already learning so much more about Vietnamese food.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing when you go with a local on tours like this. You can explore by yourself, but you will not understand so many of the nuances that makes that food special. So you will return having tasted a tasty bowl, but you won't understand what went into it, right?
That's right.
I love that gummy bite of the bone.
In Vietnam, if you want to be like show that the polite, okay, because this head of chopstick you already eat it.
Turn it around.
So it turns it, alright? So you turn it
Yeah.
around, alright? You grab it and then put it in the bowl. Like this one, ta-da, like that, and then like that, and then turn it around, and then I mix it up.
So turn your chopstick around, so you use the unused end to basically reach for anything that is shared on the table. So be it the banana blossoms, or perhaps some of the morning glory, or the sprouts that you have hiding somewhere underneath
Bean sprout,
all
yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Dig it. Yeah.
You gotta make an effort. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
So should I also try some of the condiments now?
Little bit this one to make a color for the food. Alright. A little
Yeah,
bit.
sure.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
Yeah.
In India, we like things a little more spicy.
Awesome.
The best thing I like in Vietnam, freshness, the crispness of your vegetables. Anything that you eat, you can crunch into it. I love the crunch of the morning glory, the crunch of the banana blossom, the bean sprouts. This is a meatball.
Yeah, that's right.
So the one difference that I definitely can sense between this and the pho is that the pho is more savory in its nature. The broth is cleaner. Whereas out here the broth has a slight tinge of sweetness to it. It also seems to be a little more cloudier as opposed to, let's say, the clear broth of the pho. It's a very different meal altogether, although primarily the components are the same. There's a soup, there's a noodle, and then there's the meat that you then embellish with the various things that go into it. So after that hearty bowl of bun ba,
That's right.
Felix is taking us on a bit of a ride around the city, and it will also help that bun ba also digest a bit. So Ho Chi Minh City has how many districts?
21.
21 districts.
Yeah.
This is quite an experience riding through the hustle of Saigon on a motorbike. I think you should definitely do this because it really allows you to feel like a local. People love food out here, no?
Yeah.
Eating out every time.
Yeah, Vietnam we love, do everything outside, outdoors.
Outside, outdoors.
Drink coffee, play outside, and have food, outside.
All outdoors. What's really fascinating here is that even if it's a simple act of having coffee, they spend time on that coffee.
That's right.
So it's not, you're not having that coffee in a hurry.
Maybe we need 4 hours or 5 hours to drink a cup of coffee. and for some tourists, they just take a cup of coffee and then they suck it up. Done.
That's it, done.
Okay, you can see that there's a logo.
So next to a cup of coffee, there's a cha.
Yeah, whenever you go to the coffee shop, you order the coffee, they will give you a free jasmine tea. You can refill anytime you want.
And why is that?
Because of they will clean your mouth after you.
So it
you
basically
drink
helps
coffee.
you cleanse your mouth.
That's right.
So we're at a local coffee shop and we've just come here to get some coffee to go. So every Vietnamese, when he begins his day, they go out and have coffee.
Some will have coffee at home, some will go to the shop and have some coffee.
Do you eat at home more? Do you eat outside more?
For breakfast, we will go outside. For
Okay.
dinner, we will go home.
So breakfast is out, lunch is out,
Yeah, that's right.
and dinner is home.
That's right.
So basically,
Most of the time, yeah, most of the time.
more meals are outside. And of course, in between, many cups of coffee. Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
now
Thank you.
together. Right,
Thank
okay,
you.
good.
Well, I've got my cafe sua. And the one thing cafe su. And the one thing I've realized, especially for us, we like the sweetness a little less. So it's always itsu.
It's
It means little.
yeah, little. And so it means condensed milk.
Perfect. Your coffee is so smooth.
Yay.
You know, and with this su, it tastes like chocolate.
Really?
So in India, we use a combination of Arabica and Robusta. Here you use mostly Robusta.
Robusta, yeah.
So Robusta is darker. Robusta is also more weight on your palate.
Yeah,
so,
that's right.
so when you combine it with the sua, the condensed milk also has weight. It has that richness, the creaminess of the dairy.
That's right. Wait,
So it's so it's almost like a bit like cocoa. I mean, from an Indian palate perspective. For Vietnamese, of course, it's different.
And it's super sweet.
It's super sweet. That's right. So what I always do, I figured the other thing I've asked them, itsu and also hot water. Some hot water on the side.
Không đá.
Calm down.
Yeah, calm down, yeah.
No, but da is cold, no?
That is ice.
But I just have hot.
Hot, it means
Nung.
hot. You say hot.
Hot.
Say hot. Nóng, nóng.
Numb,
yeah,
hot.
yeah. Oh boy.
This can get a little scary when you are trying to cross a road on a motorbike.
Yeah. I know how to make it.
You know how to make it.
Yeah, I know how to do it.
So what market are we in? Flower market.
Yeah, flower market. Bánh ướt, which means steamed rice roll.
Banh ướk.
Yeah, bánh ướt.
Banh ướt.
Yeah, steamed rice roll. Okay, so on the plate here, we got some stuff. So the white one, that is rice flour. We steam that by the oven over there.
Okay.
And then we cut it, and then we roll it and put it on the plate. Okay, and this one is like some bologna. Some bologna, some coriander, some cucumber, bean sprout, and this one is fermented pork.
Fermented pork.
Yeah, right. We eat that with the fish sauce. This shop has been here for 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah. His
40 years.
mother selling and then next is her.
So you're the second. Your mother started?
That's
Her
right.
mother started.
That's right.
What do you call mother in Vietnamese?
Mẹ.
Ame. So your ame began this.
Yeah, con.
Kong.
Yeah,
Ame.
daughter, yeah.
Fantastic. So these are all the condiments that go into
Yeah,
it.
fish sauce, chilies.
Chilies.
Like fried onion. Yeah,
Fried onions.
Yeah, some coriander.
Some coriander.
Yeah, bologna.
Bologna.
Bean sprout.
And that is the fermented pork.
Yeah, fermented pork.
So you can eat it just like that.
Yeah, we just split all the plastic back out and then we eat that.
Like candy.
Like candy, yeah. But the flavor is not the same like candy.
But this is cooked.
Yeah, it's cooked.
It's cooked already.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Everything is cooked.
Some fish sauce on that.
Look yummy.
All right.
Alright, so if you want to add more, you can add more. Alright?
Okay.
Yeah.
And just mix it up.
Yeah, mix it up and eat that.
Okay, here goes the first bite of the...
Yeah.
The fish sauce is not very strong at all.
Because you not pour too many. You have to pour over.
Ah,
Pour more. You want to pour more?
little more, yeah.
That it can make you salty. So
No. What do you call this noodle you said?
yeah. Banh ức.
Bahn oeuk.
Yeah,
And
bahn
again,
oeuk.
this is made with rice.
Yeah.
So all the
Rice flour. Yeah.
all the noodles are made with rice.
That's right. Now it's got the flavor, right?
Delicious.
Delicious, right?
I love that slight sourness too.
Okay, not sweet anymore. Not sweet anymore, right?
Delicious.
You can dip the bologna to here.
Ah, so you
Yeah.
get some of the bologna in
Yeah.
that.
More, dip it deeply, yeah.
Ah. There's a bit of pepper in that,
Some pepper in there.
and there's also a bit of saltiness that you taste in that. Because at the end of the day, that's a bit of cured meat that goes into that.
The owner asking you that this good or not?
Excellent. Very good. Very good.
Very good, very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Bahn oeuk.
Banh ức, yeah.
So the rice, they make a liquid out of it, right? And then do they keep the liquid for 5 hours, 3 hours before they steam it?
No. I mean that they will not keep it like for a 6 hour, maybe 3 hour.
3 hours, yeah.
Maybe that.
There's also a bit of a slight sourness too
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
taste in that bahn oeuk.
right.
Is that correct?
That's right.
So is there any yeast, anything that goes, just the rice?
That's it, rice. Rice and maybe water.
Little water
Yeah,
and
little
little
water.
salt. The flavors of the bahn oeuk are so pure. You know, you can taste a bit of the flavor of the rice, and there's a hint of sourness that comes from some fermentation. Perhaps as the rice is kept, it reacts with the natural yeast, and that's what you taste in a feeble tinge of tartness that you taste somewhere in there. But it's so beautiful, it's so clean in its flavors. Great food is always simple.
It's very simple. Nothing like very like octopus or something. No, very simple. But
Yeah.
it make the food special.
The rice is a great neutral palate to appreciate some of the flavors that come in from the other ingredients. Be it that coriander, and I love that fresh piquancy of that coriander here. And now for some of that fermented pork. So I dip it in that sauce,
Yeah.
let it rest there for a minute or so, and then once it emerges, bite into it. Huh?
Sour.
It's sour. There's a bit of pepper, whole pepper in that,
Pepper, chilies.
and the chilies.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a sausage, but
Yes.
picturize a very sour sausage. That's really what this is like. And you can see the peppercorns in there, you can see some chili in there too. And that's really the flavors that you're tasting. You're tasting a bit of sour, you're tasting a bit of heat, the gentle warmth that comes from pepper, and that tinge of heat that comes from chili. You know, to me, if you just give me this bahn oeuk just by itself, this is
Yeah.
so good.
So good.
Felix has taught me how to say delicious in Vietnamese. It's nong, wa,
No, not ngon, ngon.
nong,
Ngon, ngon,
nong, nong,
yeah,
ngon,
ngon.
nong,
Ngon quá.
nong, wa.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's exactly what this was.
That's
The bahn oeuk.
Bánh ướt ngon quá.
The
Say it.
bahn oeuk nong wa.
That's right, yeah, that's right.
Fantastic. You know, this nong oeuk that we tasted, nong oeuk, for me that's a 10 out of 10.
You heard that? You heard him say? It's delicious and 10 out of 10.
It's delicious, so good. The best dishes are always the simplest of dishes. What's key there is the manner in which you bring it together. The nong oeuk was a perfect neutral canvas for the other ingredients to shine, whether it was the freshness of the herbs, whether it was a bit of the sourness that came through the name, which is the fermented pork, or the bologna, or some of the other things that we tasted. So good. We've got some sugarcane juice to go from there. There's the clean flavors of the sugarcane juice with a bit of lime. So the kumquat is what you use here instead of lime.
Yeah, we add that because it's quite original sweet, so we need the balance for the sweet. So that's why some people they will add the salt. The salt, yeah, S-A-L-T.
Salt.
Yeah.
Do you also add ginger?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
But ginger we use for tea, jasmine tea.
For tea.
Yeah, or lemon.
Lemon, okay.
Yeah.
I just love the manner in which people sit down to eat here. They're all attention, their whole focus is the food. And that's the way it should be. So we're at the Banh Mi place.
That's right.
The bread is a French tradition, right?
That's right. I mean that.
The baguette,
Banh Mi and butter.
pate.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's from France.
From
Yeah,
France.
when the French colonists they came here, they bring that stuff to Vietnam.
Now I've tasted the banh mi in Hanoi. So is the banh mi in Hanoi different from the banh mi in Saigon?
Everything is the same.
Okay.
All right, we got banh mi and we cook along banh mi. We put some stuff. The thing is different. That the flavor. They got their secret recipe, and in Hanoi they will got their recipe. So that is the difference. I mean that you buy a coffee,
Yeah.
and then you dip it on to coffee and eat it as well.
So what do you call only the bread?
Banh mi.
Banh mi. The bread is
Yeah.
the banh mi.
Yeah.
So what you put in has nothing to do with the name.
Yeah, I mean that we will replace the name by for example, I put the egg inside the banh mi.
Trung.
That's right.
Banh mi trung.
Yeah.
Ah, the banh mi kong.
Banh mi không is mean nothing inside.
Nothing inside.
Yeah, this one nothing inside. Just
So
banh mi.
that's the empty banh mi. So
Yeah,
that's
empty banh mi.
4,000
4,000 for one empty banh mi.
Ah,
Yeah.
So if you take one of these, it's 4,000.
That's right.
And then of course you have the various things that
menu,
can
yeah.
go with it. So is she gonna make one for us now?
Yes. Now. Cắt bao em nha.
What is that?
Butter.
Butter. Ah.
Pork, ham, bologna.
Pork, ham and bologna. Okay. Some soya sauce. What is this?
Secret recipe.
Ah, secret recipe.
Yeah, you
Ah.
won't know. We never know.
Okay, thank you. This is the banh mi.
Yeah,
What?
banh mi, thịt, the first one.
The banh mi tit. So
Yeah,
basically,
that's
it's got all the cold meats that you can find. So I've seen in Hanoi they also use the fresh sausage and things like that. So do you have a custom of doing the fresh sausage here in?
No, here we don't use fish sausage. We just use like sometimes I mean that for this branch, this bakery, they don't use sausage. But someone else they will use sausage.
They will use sausage.
Yeah, here no.
So it
yeah.
depends on the kind
It
of.
depends on the bakery. Yeah.
Ah. Chili.
It's wake up your tongue.
That's a spicy chili, huh?
Really? But it's okay. I mean that you got the sugar cane over there. Don't be worried.
What chili is that?
Vietnamese chili. So as you can see over here, this one is another level. One bite, you will fly to the sky.
Yeah. That's exactly what I.
You need a sugar cane?
It's not my cough, it's a chili. So the first bite that I bit into, it's all about the chili. But I'm going to try and get another bite. I'm tasting more the flavor of the cold meats. The bologna, the ham, and then you also have some of the bacon. So having tried the banh mi both in Hanoi and also here in Saigon, I feel the difference is more about in Hanoi it's the overall package. I think there are some sauces that go in which are quite complex, which are very flavorful. And I think also there's a lot more of the greens, at least in the place that I went to. So there was more flavor that you tasted of some of those other things. Whereas here it's more the flavor of the core ingredient. For example, in this case, a mixture of the bologna, the ham, and also the bacon that's gone in. The greens are there, but not to the extent that I would taste in a Hanoi banh mi, at least based on the experience that I've had. Out there, I could also taste the freshness, the flavors of some of the ingredients, whether it was the basil, the coriander, etc. In this one, not so much. There's also a sauce that goes in, which we saw going into this banh mi at the very end, and I think that sauce has a bunch of ingredients, and I think that too determines the character and complexity of flavors that you will taste in this very simple, humble Vietnamese sandwich that draws its influences from French traditions be it in the baguette or also the pate that's used to underline the banh mi before the other ingredients get stacked over it.
So here we're gonna eat a pancake, this one.
Okay.
Right, and then we wrap it with some special leaf. Bánh xèo.
So this is cooked like this.
Yeah, cook like that. We got like a small wok, a small pan. Right, so we pour over the rice flour on here. Alright, and then she put some pork, some shrimp, and bean sprout.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and then she flip it in half and then serve to the customer.
And that one is fried, is it?
No, grill.
Grill.
Grill, yeah. The leaf.
Okay.
With this one and this one. This sauce is for pancake, fish sauce.
Fish sauce, okay.
Yeah, and this one is for this. And they got a pineapple inside here.
Ah, pineapple.
Inside that mắm nêm.
Mắm nêm, okay.
Yeah, mắm nêm, okay. Okay, so take a look inside this one.
So there's some shrimp
Yeah.
and some pork, okay.
And bean sprout.
And bean sprouts.
This is a rice flour with some water and turmeric.
Turmeric, okay, that gives
Yeah.
it that yellow color.
That's correct.
Okay,
And then I will split it.
okay.
So next, we got
The rice paper. Huh.
First of all, we need some lettuce.
Okay.
And the lettuce is quite wet, so we put it here. So
Ah.
to make a rice paper,
Moistens it.
Softy, yeah.
Yeah, soft, yeah.
alright, then we cut down this one.
Okay.
Cut it. Alright, so here this one is wasabi leaves.
Wasabi leaf,
Yeah.
okay. Peppery.
Peppery.
Mm.
And then we got some more vegetable. We will add it all
Okay.
together. Yeah. Some basil, some fish leaf. Alright, Vietnamese mint, something like that. Okay, in the middle. Like this.
All right.
And then a main character. Put it in the middle.
The bansio.
Bánh xèo.
Bansio.
And then we roll it.
Huh.
We roll from this side to this side.
Okay.
Voila.
Fantastic.
And then this one is for my VIP.
Oh, fantastic. I was just looking at him prepare that and I was like, do I have to do all that now? But my man Felix has prepared this roll for me.
That's amazing, right?
You know, you can taste the savoriness of the stuffing, whether it's a prawn or probably a bit of the meat that I got in there. And then the freshness of all the other ingredients that Felix has managed to wrap into this cocoon of the rice paper roll. I can taste the freshness of the lettuce and also that the bite, the peppery bite of the wasabi. Oh, this is delicious.
Alright, and now he will dip it to the sauce. The fish
With the sauce, with the fish
Yeah.
sauce.
That's how we call awesome.
Delicious.
Delicious, eh?
The rice paper roll is soft and supple, and that pancake is crisp.
Crispy, yeah, crispy.
So you got a play of flavors and texture.
Good combination.
In this fish sauce, I can taste is quite fishy. Very different from the fish sauce that we tasted in the last place.
Yeah, because each restaurant they got different flavor.
Ah.
Because that is you serve for this, and the later one, the earlier one, serve for the other. So that's
Because
why.
in this, I can taste more of the raw fishiness, like the flavor of mackerel. Okay,
Alright, and then vegetable.
and some lettuce.
Yeah, and then you have to
Moisten
massage-
it.
Yeah, massage the rice paper.
Moisten it a bit
Yeah,
so that
moisten
it
it.
becomes nice and supple. So you basically make it nice and supple. You take some of that, the end stalk out. Take a bit of the wasabi leaf. That wasabi leaf gives it a lovely peppery sort of a bite. And then you take some of the other ingredients, perhaps
Yeah,
some
like
basil,
Yeah. Fish
So-
leaf. This one is fish leaf.
which is a fish leaf. That's a fish leaf.
Yeah.
Why do you call it fish leaf?
Because it's fishy. You eat that. Yeah. It's fishy.
Hmm.
Right?
Oh, that's what I'm tasting. I was tasting in that roll. Is this flavor?
Yeah.
It's quite fishy. So perhaps if you don't want too much fishy, maybe add a little more basil.
Yeah.
What is this called, you said?
Rabbit with the low lot leaf.
So it's grilled beef wrapped with a lollet leaf.
A little bit rice noodle.
So in the other one, there was no rice noodle.
Yeah. The first one they not, but the second one we have rice noodle. Yeah, just like that. Okay, in the middle.
More? That's enough.
That's enough. That's enough.
Okay, some
Okay,
rice noodle there.
Yeah, and then they will got some star fruit,
Ah, some star fruit there.
banana, and cucumber.
Some cucumber. Okay. And then roll it.
Roll it.
Roll it from the outside in.
Yeah, that's right.
Ah.
And then we change the sauce. We did to this sauce. All right. Yeah. Mum name.
Oh, there's some pineapple in
Yeah,
that.
the pineapple inside there.
I'll just taste the sauce. Mmm. We dip this in this
Yes.
and we go for it.
Go for it.
The savory flavor of the meat is what I'm tasting. In this, I could taste more of the other ingredients, but in this, because meat has a stronger flavor,
Strong, yeah, strong smell. That's for lazy people like me.
so the flavor of the leaf also is quite strong. It's a little bitter also.
That's right. A little bit strong. Yeah, a little bit strong.
Great food, whether you're in India or Vietnam, is fundamentally quite simple. It's simple ingredients that come together, cooked by people with a whole lot of love. And that's really the sort of food that you find here as well. So if you look at most of these places where the locals eat out here in Vietnam, places that I've seen in Hanoi or in Saigon are very simply run family places where the houses at the back, the women folk are the ones cooking, and simple dishes, they all make a few dishes, but they make them very well. And I guess these are dishes also that they've been making over years. And over a period of time, they build a reputation for the kind of food that they do. And I think that's really what it's about.
Okay, so it is our last food today, a dessert, and this one is a flan cake, F-L-A-N, the flan cake. This one made from egg, fresh milk, caramel sugar.
Bun, flan.
That's right.
Ah.
Yeah, and then we got some coffee with coconut.
Ah, coffee with coconut.
Yeah, coconut coffee, something like that.
Fantastic.
Alright, yeah, and then some ice.
This flan, there's the egg yolk in that.
Yeah, egg yolk, yeah, that's right.
I can definitely taste the creamy richness of that. And then the coffee. Huh?
Yeah, coconut coffee.
Coconut coffee.
Yeah, you can feel that a little bit coffee, coconut, right?
That's right. So the milk that's in the flan along with the egg yolk, so that gives it its dairy richness, whereas the coconut milk is quite light. Delicious. When you feel that the richness of the flan has become a little too much for you, you just sip on a bit of the coffee milk. It just cleanses your palate of all the richness of the egg yolk and the cream of that flan. Lovely. So that concludes our food tour here, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm almost sad now, Felix.
Yeah, because there's no food, right? There's no food after this
Delicious.
one.
Very good. Love it. I've always said this, when you want to explore a city, explore it with the locals. So when you're in Ho Chi Minh City the next time around, do look up my man Felix and look up his company Saigon Adventures. You will find all details, including links to their site and contact details in the description below. I've enjoyed looking at Saigon with my man Felix. I'm sure you'll enjoy this experience too. Until the next time, take care, stay safe, stay strong, and happy eating! And a little bit of the rice, and perhaps with a bit of the floss. and whatever else that this tiny little spoon can hold on to. And that's our plate of
bánh cuốn nóng.
banh cung nom.